Oof, I wonder if it's that loud for you guys. I don't think I changed the settings since I played yesterday, but you know. Also, I can't tell if this is working or not. Okay. So, some good news. I did notice after reviewing stuff yesterday that there was a lot of popping noises, so I have put on a pop filter that I had laying around. It's not true, it's not mine. Somebody else had it laying around and I asked to borrow it. But, okay. Where did my Speak to the Dead go? Well, if that's the guy we work for. Uh-oh. Did I drop his contract and not pick it up? I probably did. Okay. Alright, so we gotta open the door. Good lord, I don't even know how to do that. I guess I'd have to alt-tab. YouTube is telling me stuff. They're like, oh, this is how you can improve your streaming. It's like, that's great. I'm in the middle of it right now. I believe that wants us to use this. That's why we got it. Oof, okay. So he shows up. Oh no! The pop filter fell off. That was impressive. I was like, why is it moving? I don't know, I thought I had it screwed on tight enough, but maybe not. Okay, well, no, it fell off again. Okay, let me. It would just happen to do this. I've had this screwed onto here for hours, and it would just happen to do it immediately as soon as I started streaming. Just. It's almost intentional. Stop it. For some reason, I used to have one of these, by the way. So the reason I had to borrow one is because I don't have one anymore. And the reason why is because when I moved back from Taiwan, it got left as one of the kind of unimportant things that I could replace. The issue is, first of all, it doesn't want to seem to screw on here onto my mic stand anymore, like my other one would have done. And it definitely doesn't want to stay there. Okay, well, now it's definitely moving, and I don't like that. Okay, well, no? Why? Why are you doing this? What the problem is? Real. Now it wants to stay on, but it doesn't want to stay on in the proper spot. It's trying to move. Could you just kindly... Okay, well, it's going to be derpy for at least today, then. Alright, now that I've sat here and done nothing for, a minute and a half while I was dealing with that, I swear to God, the AC in our house is not doing shit. Okay, so I think I've gone over all the classes and stuff. I got really distracted yesterday with a bunch of stuff going on. First time streaming in a long time. I turned my horn. Okay. Well, this animation's really cool. I remember that. I thought it did more than that. Still pretty cool, though. I got distracted by a lot of stuff, and... which I think is just normal. That's just how I stream, because I'm not very much of a planner when it comes to streaming. I just do you see that over there? Okay, well, the door opened. That caught me by surprise as well, which it shouldn't, because that's where I'm supposed to go, but I see this wall has floating runes. Okay, well, that's cool. I can't remember if they did that in the base game or if this guy added that, but the walls that are illusions glow. They have like a little indicator kind of that you can see from pretty far away. We don't have any lockpicks though, do we? I don't think so. Okay, well, it's on our map. We will leave it as unlooted and we'll come back to it. This lady level again should be at 16s across the board, and she is... We have 3 concentration for our arcane spells. However, we are going to need fire magic. I think after that we can start focusing on light weapons and armor. Do I need anything else? Oh, I'm going to need air magic at some point for some stuff. Oh, what's this? Another letter. Got a lot of letters. Oh, Jesus, it's a long one. Now my nose wants to run. What is this? It's because it's too freaking hot in this apartment. Welcome to my Stronghold Adventures. Let's assume that you successfully passed the test and are ready to complete the quest for which I hired you. Fortunately, I don't have time to meet you in person, but my minions are quite capable of providing you with everything you need for your assignment. So to the point, I need power gems, and I know for sure that the natives have them. Get them, I don't care how. For each gem you bring, you will receive a reward, and I will pay more for each new power gem. When I get enough power, we'll talk about your return home. Best of luck, Belith. Okay, so the guy that died outside really hates this guy. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so he opened the door for me. So this, if I remember right, is our spell room. Yes. We already have a lot of these. Okay, we don't have poison bolt. We had a lot of these until I got to the more advanced stuff. Dispel. Really? 2 water? Okay. Shock shield, frost shield, poison shield, fire shield. You know what kind of sucks? Well, I've already mentioned this last stream, I think, but he's not going to have any fire magic, so anything fire related, he can't do it. We kind of want this right now, I think. Who's got my gems? Oof. I'm going to just light. Yep. Okay. And it requires 2 fire magic, 2 concentration. It's a common spell. So I guess we could have given it to him as well. But we're maxing perception first on him. So we're doing a thing. I believe you can now use that. I don't need torches anymore. That's something I knew was going to happen. I knew you needed concentration, and how much was it? 2 concentration, 2 fire? I know he needs concentration and fire for stuff. What was that? Air 4 for lightning bolt. God damn. Okay. And we don't have like the good stuff like water breathing and stuff like that. So in this guy's mods, he added different spells and stuff from the base game, and one of them is water breathing, and it's super helpful. Let's see, how many? I have 4 gold keys. Okay. Also, another thing that he's done for this mod, and I think the previous mod he did, is when you are in your own base, or like predetermined stuff, like once you've read the sign, it pops up, and you don't have to actually go there to read it. You can read it from your mini-map, or I guess it's not a mini-map, your map? Whatever we're going to call it. Also, this has kind of replaced the alchemist's plant growing ability. The previous game, you had it so that farmers grew food items and alchemists continued to grow alchemy ingredients. But in this one, it's a grow box, and you put anything that grows in there and it'll grow. But you have to carry it around with you, and it's kind of heavy. And then you have your enchanted soil to upgrade it. Tome of leadership like usual, tome of aggression, tome of endurance, shard of healing. Okay. I only have 4 keys, so I think let's go ahead and do this. Probably don't necessarily need this right now, but okay. So I can get it for my human. Now they're going to get what is it? 10%, 20% for being human, and then 20%. So they're going to get 150% normal XP. Which they're still behind this guy, which is hilarious. He gets double XP for secrets. But that's because there's so many secrets in the tutorial area where there's super obvious buttons and stuff where you get all the super easy secrets. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what's the most important to get immediately. So this is really good because this gives the endurance trait, which is the same thing that... Oh no. I didn't take this for anybody. Okay. This is something I like to take though, as a trait. It gives bonus carry weight and you eat less food. Which, now I think about it. So one of the things about the druid is they eat less food anyway. I wonder how that stacks though. It's probably best to give to the Minotaur because Minotaurs consume extra food. Although, he's getting bonus health for eating food, so I might want to give it to somebody else. Whatever, it's not super important. Thinking we have to have the grow box, because we got to be able to grow stuff. Who's got the most available carry weight? Him. I have an empty box. What the heck? When did I get that? Let's make that my skull box. Yeah, for the bonus carry stuff. Okay. So now, starts out with one spot. And unfortunately, we need that spot for spices. So that we can cook meat and not die of starvation. It's always good. What are we down to? 2 keys? 2 keys. So I'm thinking... Oof, should I? You know what? Let's go ahead and let's buy the tribal spear so we can get... so we can fight people underwater, basically. And let's take the other gold key back to the little... What are those guys called? The water guys. Zarktons or something? Zarkons? Something like that. I feel like there's a T in there that I missed. But, okay, so we're going to need a lot of lockpicks. God, I should put this up here so it's easy, and it's always in the very easy spot to find. So lockpicks for a blue gem. Let's go ahead and take 4. No, 5. 5. Let's get 5 lockpicks. Wait, we were giving them to him, weren't we? Because this guy's going to have all our nimble stuff. Could I keep them in here? I guess I could. Okay, and then this is for torches. We don't need torches anymore, but 4 torches for a blue gem's pretty cheap. I'm going to get an extra one of these, too. Extra pickaxe. Okay, and then do we have an extra... Son of a... Okay. We don't have an extra bag or anything right now for him to put all his stuff in. I guess what we can do is we can do that, because he's going to have the spices anyways. Let's see, that's where we bring power gems. I think I'm going to wait until the... not the end of streams, but in between streams, I think I'll do inventory management. Because we are going to have issues with inventory. I'm telling you that right now. Potion of Vitality, okay. So I can't give it to them because they have to have equal stats. Could give it to him because he's going to be on the front line. And it gives health. Really? I can't? Okay, that's derpy. Okay, gives max health and it affects your health regen rate. Oh, it also increases poison resist. Okay, well, we're going to give that to him, I think. So we're going to have... He's going to max vitality and willpower. All those potions and stuff will go to him. The Minotaur, however you say it, is going to max strength. So he's going to get all that stuff. Okay, I don't have my inventory organized. I don't know who's supposed to be carrying what yet. Okay, let's mark that as looted. The marksman ratling is going to get all the dexterity, and then if there's ever any of the balance tomes that give +1 to each one, that'll go to our monk. Okay, so now I'm thinking, let's see. First of all, let's just grab this. It's right here. Okay. God dang it. I should have organized my inventory before I started the stream, to be honest, because now I have a bunch of people's stuff and I don't know who's carrying what. So I'm like, wait, well, whose inventory did I put this in? Because I don't know who has the bread. Okay, and he's starving. It's okay. We'll go ahead and eat that. Get that out of our inventory. Is there anything else here? I swear to God there is. There's this thing. There we go. Okay. Now, what are we looking at for secrets? Okay, so for this place, it's still a question mark. We don't know, so let's use this now. Wait. Okay. So everybody but our paladin has bonuses to XP. The monk is a human, plus I gave them, the XP necklace and some other stuff. So they are going to get a bunch of bonus XP, and then and then our druid is going to get bonus XP from learning spells, and then our rattling sharpshooter is going to get bonus XP from I did that already too. That's nice. They're going to get bonus XP from finding secrets, so he's the only one who doesn't get bonus XP. So we're just going to give him probably most of the items that give XP, unless he somehow gets way ahead, which would be really derpy. Okay. 4 out of 9, that is not bad. So the question now is, I'm going to wait until I'm injured to come and use this. First of all, I don't think we're getting potions and stuff. Plus we have access to that healing over there. So I think we can hold off on the mortar and pestle a little bit. I think we want to get either the rope or the shovel, depending on if we're going to be digging or not. I feel like for the most part in the early game, we can avoid using the rope, because a lot of places you're going to fall down, you can actually find an entrance to, so we can use our last golden key on the shovel. Okay, let's go ahead and do... What, you're overweight already? How did that happen? It's a 10-kilogram bag. Oh, you're carrying all the extra meat and eggs. That's how that happened. Okay. First of all, you can eat the ham. And we can start giving our other food to other people. Ooh, still overweight. Good lord. Okay. There we go. So, there's a turtle in here. I could try to fight him. But I don't know if there's any other secrets back there. If there are, they're not worth worrying about. I think we have the ability to go this way, right? Now that we have this. Okay, we can't go that way because that requires a pickaxe. Okay. That's kinda... I should really get that on my map so it's super obvious. Oh, that's as obvious as it gets, huh? Okay, we'll put a question mark there so we know. So I kind of have like a shorthand for my map, and I was thinking about it, and hopefully it's going to work well. Normally I'm pretty detailed with my map because I want to make sure We can go through there, though. I want to make sure that I'm getting all the stuff and everything. Uh-oh. Okay, I forgot you have to hit it twice. And everything. So, I'm pretty detailed to my map, usually. But I was thinking... Oh, Jesus. This might have been a bad idea. Okay. That was actually fine. Oh, that's right. He's all the spy. Oh, hello. We can break this. Should I use bullets for this? I have a lot of bullets right now. Really? Okay, well, I don't think they can spawn if I'm standing right here, so it's fine. This is a bug spawner. Okay, and then all that's here... Is that a body? No. Okay, we're gonna have to do this, I think. Real. Still overweight. Oh, it's real close, though. Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh, right, this is the thing. This is the secret where I threw the stupid dart earlier. That I remembered specifically because it made me angry. I was really annoyed about it. I think I had played the game for probably... I don't know the exact length of time, but it was probably a couple weeks. And I was like, you know, I'm kind of in the middle. Probably wasn't even in the middle of the game, but I was far enough in to where I had enough stuff. He's a lightning shooting. Oh, no. There was pots there. I was going to do the dancerino. Oh. But there was pots. Really? He's dodging me now. I missed every single thing, including the gunshot, but I didn't miss the gunshot because of bad accuracy. I missed it because I moved. Real? Maybe I'm too low level to be in this spot? I'm missing everything. Okay, now we're hitting stuff. He's tanking a lot of damage, though. Okay. I say as we keep missing. Yeah, this is definitely a sign that I shouldn't actually go this way. Don't shoot me with lightning. It's not cool. I do have a bunch of potions and I even have resurrection. But I don't remember there being a chest here. Okay. Now that could be because it's been a little while since I've played, but it could also be... I think this mod gets updates occasionally. Although, could be a while since that's actually happened. Okay, so we gotta drop something here. Go ahead and drop one of our darts. Okay. And then we're stuck. We have to deal with all this other stuff later. So we'll come back. Oh wait, I can go farther down the river, can't I? Okay. To make pie, that's cool. Oh, he's got a different kind of pie. Okay, so mark that. Oh, the shorthand for our map. So, yeah, I'm just going to put X's on things that I've looted, and then we're going to do question marks for things that require attention. Can I fall onto this? I've never fallen onto, Oh, that's derpy. Okay. Can I go further down the river? No, that also requires mining. Okay. Oh, and I didn't realize I was freaking dying already. Yeah, question marks for things that require attention, and then I'm gonna do for things like doors, because there's gonna be a lot of spots. Where's the spot? Down here. So if there's a lever or a switch that I can see on the far side of a door, I'm going to put a question mark there. And I'll know... Oh, Apparently you can't turn your head when you're at the top of the ladder. Okay. And I'll know, okay, the other side of the door has the thing to... Well, that's derpy. Okay, well, I still can't get there. Hello. Can I fight? Yeah. Freaking attacked me through the door. Quick save real quick. Just going to take about 10 seconds in this mod. I take a drink of water. So, yeah, so I'll know, okay, I got to come back when I have access to the, I think we're going to need bombs for this guy. Where's our electric bomb? Oof. Still not good. Okay. Real. Oh. Oh! Too slow! Too doubly slow. Oh god. Okay. Someone was diseased. It looks like they're no longer diseased. I might have come here too quickly. Maybe you're supposed to show up later for this part. Okay. I mean, there is one spot further back, but it's not going to help us a lot because the next one's showing up. Okay. Are you going to run at us? Okay. Hopefully that allows us to get hits in. Okay. Not enough, that's for sure. I think we're going to have to use one of these too. I just wasn't sure it was going to burn with water on the floor. And it looks like it didn't burn for very long. Oh, good lord. Okay. Okay, so I have to go down the ladder now if I want to escape. This is not good. I should have found a way to get into the room so that I could dance around a little. Although, I might have gotten stuck in a corner if I did that. Which probably would have been... Oh, what happened? He exploded? Okay. It scared me because he exploded and I leveled at the same time, so I kind of panicked a little bit. What was I doing with the... Where did I... Do I not have a spot for these yet? Okay. Oh, right. We gotta freaking... Okay. So that one potion I took is the Troll's Blood potion, which this guy's had in a couple of different mods. Gives you, increases your vitality and you regen health. So right now it shows her as having 19 vitality. Really? Okay, well I have 2 of these now. I think we just replaced that. Actually, is that a better weapon? 3 to 10 plus strength. 5 to 15 plus strength. Okay. I guess we just have this as our main weapon for now until we get a an orb or something. What was I doing? He leveled? Okay. Just freaking... I don't know what he needs though, because I don't have any spells currently available, and I don't know what spell I'm going to get next. So I think we're just going to save that point. Not missing anything here, am I? Okay. I think we're good. Pretty sure. Okay, so now I have 2 underwater weapons, although I don't know if that helps me a whole lot. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I've explored all that I can explore down here. So let's go to the next spot on the other side of, son of a... on the other side of the castle thing, whatever it is that we went to. Oh, and you know what? He's messed up. We can go do the healing thing, too. Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Okay. Oof, I should have saved before I went into the water. Oh. I don't know who I had carrying that, but I just threw it to my druid right there. Oh, caught another fish, and we lived. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely not quick saving enough. Good thing though is we do have quick saves available. I think I only played one time where I turned on the old what's it actually called? Is it like Iron Man mode or whatever, where it turns on, you can only save at crystals? Oh my god. I got like halfway through the game that I was playing, and I had not been able to find a crystal for like 3 hours, and then I died, and I was like, yeah, I'm just done. I'm done. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Of course his disease wore off before I got here. Okay. Oof, even that save takes a long time. And it's one-time use, so those are kind of expensive heals. I did it mainly because you get the secret, you get another blue gem. Theoretically, you don't need a shield, right? I mean, he's probably gonna need, okay. First of all, I think that shield is better anyways. It is. But I know that the tribal shield, or whatever it's called, gives energy, and as everybody's kind of cross-classed, actually, what the hell? Oh, it's because I put a bunch of points into concentration for the spells that they need. Whereas he only has 1 point, so his... no, 0 points. Oh god, okay. So his energy is real low, so when he gets to the point where he can cast spells, he's going to need all the help from energy he can get. Or for energy he can get. Okay, I'd better mark that before I forget about it. Okay, so let's go to the other side of the castle here. Oh, and he leveled. When did that happen? Must have happened just now. Okay. So another thing I gotta do is I gotta make sure not to drink the Troll's potion before she's about to level, because I think it'll freaking mess up her leveling. I mean, I'd have to test it to know for sure. Oh no, we gotta sleep again. Okay. How's everybody's food doing? Not good. Okay, well... I feel like I shouldn't be eating the pies unless it's all I have. Okay. So now let's rest. Oof. Oh, I forgot to level him. What do I want to put a point? Oh, that's right. We're maxing out this. Okay. And once I have that maxed out, you'll be... Or at least I was very impressed when I first played this mod of what it actually does. I was like, oh, that's super cool. I don't have to freaking look at every single wall really closely when I think there's a secret. I can just, he'll alert me when he sees one. Okay. Wisdom potion, that's for XP, so he's at 6,000. Oof. He's actually not too far ahead. Unknown language, okay. Now I can't talk, that's great. So good thing is, my monk with his arcane magic, wherever it says that, will eventually gain a spell that translates those into languages that I can read. I can't trust you to carry the cheese. Okay. Okay. So we got that. We did need to mark. There's an inscription up there, though. Oh, hi. Okay. This one does not have immunities to shock damage, so we can blast them with our lightning spell. Oh, okay, well, you know, that works. Okay. Thought I saw something in the grass there. Well, okay, that's pretty obvious how you activate that. There we go. I don't know, I spend a lot of time exploring, exploring the map when I play, especially when I'm not streaming. Oh. Okay. Oh, and there's another guy here. Who needs a shirt? Nobody? Okay, so that goes into our bag of things to be sold. Okay, found a tasty egg and then was immediately killed. Okay. There's another dead guy here. Put me to rest, okay. That's mineable, but we don't need to mine that, I don't think. I guess what I could do... Lath, I've left this note for you in case you didn't drown and this was your next stupid joke. First of all, you're an idiot. Secondly, I'm going back to the tower, get your arse there, and don't forget to bring the rod. We have no other underwater weapon yet. Okay. So I'm assuming... there's an underwater weapon, specifically the lightning rod, in this pool of water. And we are not going to go in there yet because it says bad waters, no swim. And I was massacred when I tried to go in there last time I played this mod, so I'm just going to avoid it. Oh, there's things in there. Okay, that was easier to kill than I thought. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that's been easier to kill than I thought it was going to be so far. What was the first thing? We fought something and I was like, that, oh, it was the room where you get the horn. I was thinking, you know, I feel like these mummies should have been a lot harder to kill, and I used all my fire bombs on them that I had on me at the time. And for some reason, it ended up being very easy. And I was like, what the hell? I was really surprised. Okay, so put a question mark there. Okay, so we bought the shovel, right? Yes, okay, so he says, put me to rest. I'm assuming it means bury him. And it does. What is this? 1 dexterity. Perfect. Oh, you need food. Okay, well, you're immune to disease, so you can eat the rotten... You can eat the rotten bread. That's great. Okay, got a torch. We're gonna need a torch bag at some point. Go buy a pickaxe, not lockpicks, not fishes, a pickaxe, and clear the stand passage last. Otherwise, I'll feed you that bloody thing in the lake. Okay. Out of gems for pickaxe, but I bought torches. Okay. So one issue for this mod that I've had, at least, is should I just take a peek? Okay, I don't see anything that's going to immediately try to kill me, but I want to explore this area more. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so not just this mod, but all the mods. This guy has made really good mods. He put in a lot of time and effort, I assume, based on my own attempts to create a custom dungeon. Okay, there's another guy that died down there. He's added a lot of extra stuff that the base game didn't have. And what ends up happening is I don't know what a lot of the stuff is or what a lot of the stuff does. I should not have eaten this mushroom. That's hilarious. There's a wolf. And so I end up really confused for like the first couple hours of the mod, if not more, because I'm like, oh, I still don't have any idea what this thing does. Or he'll add like a new mechanic and it's like, okay. I mean, at this point, the one I'm playing right now, the final adventure mod, might as well be like an entirely separate game. Okay, it's an altar for something. Okay, turtle's over there waiting to come and eat me. I don't see any buttons there. Okay, I see a corpse here. Let's steal his gear and see what he has to say for himself. Bury me. Okay, we can do that. Oh, everybody's gonna be starving now. R.I.P. That's all we got was a thank you. Okay, well, 100 XP, I guess. That's not bad. Let's go explore up here. I do a lot of heavy breathing for somebody that doesn't smoke. It's concerning. Oh, real. They do cartwheels. That's the tombstone. I was like, what is that over there? Oh, that's the tombstone that we made. Sort of. Oh, I keep trying to give it to that guy because I'm thinking he's going to be the cook. So he should have the food. But that's not how we're running it. These guys are weak to poison. Pretty sure anything that's like an actual creature that breathes is weak to poison in this game. Not that we're going to use it every single time, because then we have to walk through the poison cloud, especially if it's a pathway that I have to go through. Ouch. Okay. The bees often attack you when you steal stuff from their trees. Okay. Again, kind of just see where we're going, and then continue exploring this area. Did I kill that wolf that was over here, or was that a different wolf? Looks like I killed the one that was over here. What do you have to say for yourself? Job's done, master chest buried here on top of what are you? And then he gets kicked off. So I'm assuming treasure chest buried up there. Okay. And then mine that. My valuables bag. I'm going to give that to you. Where did my extra pickaxe go? Oh, he's holding it the whole time. Okay. Alright, so that's that done. Too hungry. Get out of here. Okay, let me just... What do we got for food? Give that to him. And then... Give this to him. Alright, there we go. This is a secret? Really? I don't know, it's pretty obviously mineable if you ask me. But, whatever, that's fine, we'll take it. Okay. Those are his favorite food, although I think we also need them for recipes, so we gotta make sure we're not eating every single one of those, but for the most part, those should be his. Okay. So we've cleared that out. I guess I could mark that too. Probably don't really need to. Okay, how do I get out of here? Gotta go this way. There was this thing that was blocked over here. Let's go check that out. I see there's more guys in there. You're not gonna jump out at me? Okay. Real. Okay, beautiful. I don't like... Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, he moved. He would move right when I shoot. Okay. He's getting real good at... Why? What are you doing this to me? Oh my god. Okay. Real good at dodging my stuff for no apparent reason. Good lord. That was really funny. Wait a minute. I thought it was really funny, at least. Freaking hilarious. Okay. Who had a lockpicks? One of these days I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do inventory management. Everybody's going to have their own stuff, and I'm going to know where it is. It's going to be great. Okay. Bread, egg, wormroot. Okay. Healing potion. You actually have one already? I thought you did not. Okay. It's probably a weapon for him. Good lord. Yeah. Yep, it's an issue. It's a big issue. Yes, it is. Okay. And then fire bombs. Okay, cleared that area. More over here, and there's a poison guy, and I don't like it. We're going to deal with it. Come over here. I don't want to walk past the poison guy. Oh, really? He walked faster than I thought he would. Okay. Luckily, these guys are slow. They're pretty tanky, but shouldn't have to worry too much about him dodging us, I don't think. Real. Okay. Okay. Now, how are we going to deal with this? Let's do... Huh. I feel like there must be higher level ones that poison you faster, because I remember these guys being really, really annoying. Okay, that's super weird. Did you stop that? It's a whole lot of poison damage for nothing. Okay. I don't know, this guy likes to hide a lot of stuff in the bushes too, so you always gotta... You gotta look carefully when you're exploring stuff. Make sure your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. Wait. Like that. Immediately gave an example of how easy stuff is to overlook. Okay, so that is that explored. Okay. Oh, that's right, there's turtles over there waiting to kill us. Okay, we can find some turtles. What's up, fool? Shot him. Oh, turtles are probably weak to poison too, right? Yeah? Oh. Okay, well he was a lot easier to kill than I expected. I don't know what the... You just... There we go. Taking poison... Really? It dissipated the moment I got all my stuff out of there. Why are you overweight all of a sudden? I didn't give you any stuff. Okay. That's really weird. Did he suddenly lose a bunch of strength? What? That's derpy. Okay. Very strange. Because I gave stuff to my monk, and then all of a sudden my paladin's overweight. I'm like, huh? Okay, come on. Oh, there's another turtle. Okay. It's fine. Okay, killed him. Now you're overweight, good lord. It's going to be a huge issue. I'm going to have to... We might just do inventory management on stream. Screw it. That way I can go over my planning on how I do stuff. Ooh, hello. Heroes go west to Battle Waters, kill evil, bring its stuff. You get gem then, no gem for thieves. Okay, so I assume that if I try to steal this gem... He got upset, but he's not attacking us. I assume if I try to steal that gem, him and a bunch of his buddies are going to come and try to murder us. But also I know that I'm not ready for Bad Waters yet, considering I can barely take on frickin'... Oh. Those guys must just be easier to kill than I remember. Because I could have sworn that those guys are not that easy to deal with. Helps when you get crits for 60 damage. There we go. All stats plus 1. Hello, he saw us. Oh, okay, we're gonna... Oh, I thought he would stay there a little longer. Really? One good thing about magic is I don't think it ever misses. Even if there are some enemies that have immunities, and you have to be careful. I don't remember a lot about the base game because I haven't played the base Legend of Grimrock in such a long time, but I don't remember if enemies actually healed if they were a certain type of enemy. It's like if there's a fire enemy and you use fire magic and this guy's mods, it'll heal them. And so then you're literally helping them. It's like, okay, mistakes were made. Okay, so make sausage, add saltweed to cooked meat. Okay. Okay, I'm freaking out over nothing right now. Put that in there, put that in there. Craft a single piece of... Okay, so this lets me do the same thing that he does. It doesn't say how much magic it costs. It's the same cost, too. That's derpy. Okay. Was there something right here? Yes, there was a recipe there. I just took it. I'm trolling. Okay. Okay, see the lever for that there. I guess you can use a shield, right? Also, is this light weapon going to be good for us? God dang it. Okay, eat that sausage. Okay, so 4 to 13 plus strength, no. However, the thrust attack is probably good. Really? Okay, that works. Got a real weapon time to hunt some wargs. Well, that didn't turn out well for you, now did it? Okay. Alrighty, just... Oh no, okay. I did not know he was going to pop up. I'm really happy I was looking that way. That's not good either. Okay. So, now that I think about it, that guy that I watched play this game, he always had food issues, and I'm thinking that one of the reasons why is he might have been, or his characters might have been over their carry capacity a lot of the time. Let's see here. If I do this, so if you're burdened, it slows you down, but it also increases your food consumption. So you got to be careful about that. Real. Really? Okay. Son of a... Huh, apparently this is very heavy. What the... Oh, real. We're just gonna have to carry it in there for now. Okay. I could explore this water. I don't think we can do much in the water, though. I guess... yeah, there's one of those guys in there. Oh, there's two of them! I mean, I do have 2 water weapons, don't I? Yeah. However, it'd be very dangerous. Okay, we're going to try to explore at least, even if we don't dive super deep into the water and check every little thing. Unlike the other side, I have not played this side of the map enough to remember if there's anything actually in here, like secrets and stuff. Oh, good lord. Okay. Oh no, I fucked that up. That's a lot of attacks, good sir. Okay, he's still wielding. I can't do that. Oh no, we gotta... Yeah, we can't stay in the water very long before we start losing air. Or we lose our breath, I guess. Okay, so... What happened? He's slow now? He's burdened now? What happened? Oh, because the real. Okay. Well, we killed one of them. The other one's not going to block the ladder, right? So there's fish in here. There's... Hello. Hang on, we gotta get out. Oh, we almost did block the ladder, that bastard. Okay, so we got a wand. Okay. This is a serious issue. Okay, you're probably close to overweight too, though. Okay. So there's pots over there. It's got some kind of wall behind it. I feel like entering from this side is extra dangerous. I don't know. I don't want to spam quick saves, mainly because it takes 10 seconds to save every time. But also, even though it's a really small chance, this mod does sometimes crash. Oh, there's another one behind a gate. Okay. Swear to God, if you're... Oh, no. Stop it. Stop blocking the ladder. Move. Okay, good lord. Okay, so... An issue is, I don't think we're going to be able to... I heard it open. Which is weird, because it's underwater. I shouldn't have been able to hear that, but, I can't really fight them. I guess as long as they're standing in front of the ladder and I just turn around. Hang on. I think for you, probably just start putting points on light weapons. Get that up to 3 so I can dual wield, which is kind of the whole point of you. We're still not sure what we can use. You... Okay. Let's go ahead and get our second point in alchemy so that we can cook slightly better food. I think once you hit level 3, you can cook all the food. Okay. Yeah, come over here and stand in front of the ladder so I can actually fight you. As I'm not hitting him because I'm looking at my weapon setup. Okay, that kind of works. Real. Luckily, it looks like they don't do a lot of damage. Really? Okay, you would swap out fighters, you little bastards. What's the cooldown on these things? Feels like forever. 5 seconds. Good lord, that's as much as a gun. Okay, we're not going to get another one, I don't think. Oh, there we go. I think he's already injured, so there we go. Actually, that went a lot better than I thought. Good lord. Now the issue becomes, whatever the hell's back there, as far as I can tell, this is the only ladder, so we have to drop in, go over there, take a look at whatever it is, and then run all the way to the other side. Plus, whatever it is, I probably can't carry it anyways. You know what, let's go to inventory management right now. So, this kind of sucks. I'm going to do this in a really specific spot because I do remember once you've turned in enough power gems, you get a home base. And I remember where the access point to that is. So we're just going to put it in front of the access point, basically. Just right here. Now, stuff that we're going to sell, we want to hold on to. Oh, I should have used this, too. Who needs evasion? I guess everybody needs evasion, but, I guess we'll just give it to him for now. Or her. Sorry. Misgendered my character real quick. Unintentional, but, did happen. Okay, so anything that's kind of heavy, there's lots of it. Stuff that we're not going to use very often. I guess we... you know what? Let's make some food right now. I haven't actually grabbed the potion making thing. I'll probably get the rope first, to be honest. Speaking of which, I have 1 gold key. That is not a lot. Okay. So he needs the spices. Oh! Okay, well, I mean, that is what I want to do. I wanted to wait and check on some other stuff first. But, you know, it's fine. That's slowly growing. I think if you let it stack, it grows a little faster. It's probably not true, but I'm going to believe it, so... Okay. Okay, he is the furthest behind. Now he is. Theoretically, he should catch up, though, right? I don't know, still doesn't feel right. 2 sausages and a ton of cooked meat. Okay, and then we can drop this off. I'm going to keep the torches, and these don't weigh that much, so we're going to hold on to those. Okay. And since we're up here, we might as well... I don't have the spell for that yet, but there should be something here, because the guy below said that he had buried something. It was a whole ass chest. He might have said it was a chest. Okay. Light armor gives energy bonus. Okay. What is this? Strength +1. Okay, well you can't wear that anyway. That is probably what you want. Wait a minute. Okay, whatever. I could have sworn. Okay. So, there's another issue I'm going to run into in a minute. And in a minute, I mean like an hour or two, probably, to be honest. I still don't know if I should do this. Real quick save. If we die, we can we can reload it. Once I find a shop. So this guy has put shops into his mods. I think all the mods that I've played of his have shops in them. But, okay, that's all we're going to have time to do right now. But he also does things where, like, certain items, if you hold on to them... Stop scaring me with your noises, good sir. Certain items, if you hold on to them, you can do stuff with them later in the game. And, that's going to take us way too long. We're already starting to take damage. I think we'll live long enough to get out, but still. I can't imagine doing that, though, if you don't lure the guys to the ladder to kill them. Okay, we're going to go double check real quick. Make sure we grabbed everything out of there. I think that was everything, but, you know. Okay. And then take that back. Okay. Real, I don't see any saltweed in here. Okay, so the only other thing I'm thinking is there's probably stuff back there, but I don't want to deal with that right now, to be honest. Which is kind of derpy. Hopefully by the time we have the ability to go kill the thing on the other little pond thing and come back and give it to that guy and get that power gem, hopefully by then we'll have water breathing. Okay. So it's good to look around so you don't have these guys jump you when you enter a new area. Well, not just these guys, but anybody. Okay. Real. Okay. So also gives energy. Dang it. I feel like he's the only guy I want to give actual armor. Oh, real. You would miss. Okay, the other guy's coming over. Okay. We dealt with that one first, so we're good. That's one thing about this game. Usually if it's just one enemy, it's no problem, because you can do this whole, I don't know if there's a name for it, square dance type thing, and just move around the enemy. Oop. And you can avoid getting hit. Alright, well, we're going to do the good old drop an item in a pit thing and see if that helps us out later. Even though I can't go into that pit. Okay. And no spells. We're holding onto a skill point for him. That's why he still has a skill point. Okay, there's a wolf down there. Pick that up. Okay. Just one of these guys? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's called, where you move back and forth and kind of around the enemy. It works for a lot of the early game enemies. I think trolls. I can't remember if that was in the original Grimrock or if they added it to the second one, because people were doing that to trolls in the first one or something. And they were like, we need to make it to where he can't just do this. I call it a square dance. I don't really know what it's called or if it has a name. But yeah, it was either in the first game, the enemies later on started to hit you when you would do that, or if they added that in the second game. But one way or the other. Oh, hi. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh, and there's more over here. Okay. Cooked food. Real. Is that all that was there, really? Okay, that's all that I see. Oh, and this one broke a lot easier. Ham and a torch. Really? I guess you could eat the ham. Okay, again, the little rune things. There's definitely... Can I just... There's definitely something there, but... Obviously I can't. Okay, that's dangerous. Obviously I can't get there right now. Okay. They're really just gonna stand over there and let me sidestep and shoot you until you die? Because there's no reason to walk up to him and try to... I guess he probably has a fire rate. So like I could probably shoot him, dodge his arrow, and then... Okay, well I was going to show you, but he died. But I could probably pop sideways, shoot him, dodge his arrow, and then move to here, and he still has to wait a couple of seconds before he can shoot, probably. Okay. Well, it's 160%? Huh, okay. I thought it was 150, but that works. This is kind of cool. It tells you your kind of stats about your characters. So they have good health and energy regen, tons of bonuses to XP, food and cooldown rates normal, and then he has better energy than health regen. He doesn't eat as much food, but he has normal XP modifier, and that'll change. You know what? I could probably do that. Oh, he's still a level. It wouldn't matter anyways. He's still a level short. I was gonna say, if I put that third point, he'll get a 10-point bonus, and you cannot tell me. I refuse to believe that there are 4 torches in this tiny room, and it doesn't do something if you don't light them all up. There we go. Okay. Found a button on the first try. Pressure plates down here? No. Okay. There's this thing. Where are we? Lighthouse. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, to be fair, even though this isn't the tutorial anymore, it still feels like he made this pretty obvious. This room is a 3x3. It's got 4 freaking torch brackets in it. The first thing any Grimrock player or any grid, what are these called? Like grid RPGs? Something, I don't know. They have a term. Anybody that's played one before is going to be like, I'm going to put all the torches in and see what happens. But, really? Another one? Aha! Okay, well, that's what that does. Elixir of endurance. Increased weight capacity. Okay. Who needs that? I guess all of you need it. Good lord. 66 kg, 48, 84, and 60. Okay, well, he needs it the worst. Good lord. Okay, well, that's a timed event. It goes away after a while. Okay. I don't see any buttons here. Increased health regen. You know what I can do? I can use this. Where did I put it? There it is. You know what? You're so close to level 5. Let's just have you drink that. Why is this cooldown? Oh, is that slower or faster? Dang it. Here, hold that for a minute. I'm assuming 75 is worse than 100 for cooldown rate. Because his energy regen rate is 75, and that's lower, right? Yeah, because his food consumption rate's up because he's a Minotaur, so higher is... Well, I guess higher food consumption rate's worse, but higher energy regen and higher health regen rate, and I would assume cooldown rate, the higher the better. Oof, his energy regen rate sucks. The heck? Okay. I guess his health regen's already pretty good. So is hit. What the? Okay, what's yours? 105. I guess they're all over 100. What the heck? Okay. I mean, so it's 2%. That's not really going to affect combat much. It's mostly for like when I'm resting. Yeah, I think that's it when I'm resting. Or I guess I don't know. I feel like it's higher than the base game because I feel like in the base game there's a lot more crystals that you can find, but this one doesn't have nearly as many. Also, we've maxed that out. That is going to be super useful, even though it probably doesn't seem like it right now. Once it happens, though, you'll definitely be like, oh my god, that was amazing. Okay. So 3 out of however many, we're going to have him do it because he's behind. Okay. And if there's only 3, we got all of them. Okay. Oof. I didn't label any of them because I'm derpy. Where was the other secret? Oh, I guess it was under here, technically. Where I got that health regen. Wait, no. The carry capacity potion. Whatever it's called. Okay. Is that... I think this whole lighthouse is done. I don't need to go there anymore. What is over there? Well, I don't know if it's very clear on the stream, but that is definitely a pressure plate over there. And it looks like I'm gonna have to mine this. Yeah, it's definitely a pressure plate. Okay. Pressure plate definitely activated. I don't see... Okay, is there going to be enemies in here? Let's just let's use our light again, first of all. Oh, that's a chest. Okay. Well, I don't see a way to climb up, but it looks like there's a straight line of ledge, which probably means it's behind the waterfall to climb up there. I just don't like the idea that there might be turtles or something in here that are going to try to kill me. You know what? I need to rest anyways. Did he level yet? No. Okay. Oh, you need food. Okay, we have food now, so that's fine. We need a lot of food. God damn. Real, it is almost nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we should be able to rest now. There's no enemies nearby. And I'm really freaking tired. Streaming before bed might be a disastrous decision. It's probably fine right now. I'm currently unemployed, so I can sleep in if I need to. But that being said, not unemployed because I... Okay, so there's tracks right here. This was probably blocked off until I push that pressure plate down. Okay, and since he's gained enough to get a bonus experience, let's put those points in there. The only thing is I'm gonna need points for other stuff, but I don't know. Really? He doesn't have any of these? What don't I know? Oh, I don't know what he needs for what spells yet. All I know is that he is a druid who has access to nature magic, and nature magic uses air, earth, and water. That's what it says. But apparently not fire. So he doesn't need any points for fire, just the other stuff. And Okay, nomad boots. Let's give those to him. Everybody's got sandals. Okay. Oof. My goodie bag. And he's got one of those already. Beautiful. Okay. That's this looted. Can I jump off here? Beautiful. And there wasn't anything in the water to kill us either. Okay. There's a rock here. So switch back to my combat stuff. Okay. Well, I wanted to keep exploring, but I've been streaming for an hour and a half already, and I'm getting tired. I can feel it. So I think maybe I'll just clear out these barrels. Okay, what is this? How to make worm booze? Okay, herder cap worm root, beautiful. Okay. He's got a lot of that, by the way. I was kind of hoping I would get far enough to go to the first shop so I could get rid of a bunch of stuff, because I've already... Okay. Oh, good thing I misclicked that, because I would have wasted it. Yeah, I was hoping to get to the first shop, but, Oh, stop running away, good lord. Really? Okay, well, you know. Yeah, I know that the first shop that I know of, or at least the fastest shop to get to that I know of, is in the next area past this one. Real. And, yeah, it does. And it's going to take me a little while to get there. I think I'm going to probably just push through until I get there, because I really want to. Really? Definitely kind of sucks, though. Okay. So there's that noise that he makes. There it is. If we step into a space where there's a button, he'll do that. Okay. Food consumption rate down. Let's give that to him. Okay, so we can kill weeds with poison. So that is what these potions are for. They can kill weeds. I wonder if they're good against the herder things. Real, everybody's pretty good on food. There we go. Where did this wolf come from? Hello? There he is. Thought he wasn't going to show up for a minute. Okay. Oh, hi. Real. I am very, very slow at the beginning of the game. Good lord. Everything takes forever. Okay, he dropped nothing. We got another dead guy. I have nobody back off, okay. Oof. Oh no. Do I have nobody carrying spices right now? Good lord. You can't put it in the growing chest either. Alright, so this is the way to the town. Okay. And I have to open it from over there, which is annoying. Also, this altar is for something. Ooh, if there's a wolf. You know what? Okay, I'm really tired. There's a wolf over there. I'm gonna have to fight. Well, I don't know if I have to fight the wolf, but regardless, I'm gonna fight those merfolk, whatever they're called, to get in. So let's. Oh, hi. Okay. So the oracles will give you information. Good to know. Quite sure I've looted that. I still have to go up there for that eventually anyway, but I was just gonna go drop off more. Let's see, have eggs, steak, or raw meat, I guess is what it is. I'm just gonna go drop that off and then end the stream, I think. And I don't even know why I'm that tired. It's only 10 o'clock. Usually I don't go to bed until like 11. But could be that streaming is making me tired. I have to do a lot of thinking, and live commentary is not a friend to your brain. I'll tell you that right now. It requires a ludicrous amount of extra thinking that you would definitely not think it would until you tried it. It's kind of wild. I guess I've unlocked the I think I'll sell these 2 pieces of sand mole hide stuff, because he's the only guy I'm going to have in light armor for a while. And actually what I'm going to do, now that I've maxed out perception, is I'm going to put 2 points in armor, so he gets light armor proficiency. And by the time anybody else gets to light armor proficiency, namely my monk, I'll probably do 1 more point in light weapons, and then 2 points in armor for the light armor. So 3 levels from now. But by the time I get there, I'll probably have better stuff than that anyways. Theoretically. Hopefully. Oof. Yeah, so we'll take that with us to sell it. And I don't think you have to keep it for anything, as far as I know. So I know some stuff, like these Worshipper's Amulets, Bone Amulet, Runestone Amulet, and Wargfang Amulet. In the previous mod, if you kept all 4 of those, later in the game you could merge them into 1 amulet, and it gave you +5 to all stats. It was ridiculous. I mean, I say that, but stats aren't actually that super powerful in this game, Legend of Grimrock, compared to skills. So, like, for example, she's gaining a stat per level, and my initial thought is, okay, that's super powerful, because it's going to give her a bunch of stuff. All it really gives that's really good consistently is resistances. Everything else, like if I'm like, oh, I'm going to get dexterity every level, and so that's going to give me a bunch of hit chance, which if we swap our weapons back, it's at 14, and it's going to keep going up 1 point with every dexterity, I think. So, like, let's say 10 levels from now, which is near the end of the game. Most of the time when I play Legend of Grimrock or Custom Dungeon, I get to like level 14, 15, and the game's over. I'm done. So 10, so 27 for all these, and then we say I find some books of balance or whatever, and she gets +1 to all stats for all those. Let's say I find 5 of those, so I'm at 32. All my stats are 32. My accuracy bonus is only going to be like 40. Whereas if I put 4 points in perception, I'm going to get 40 accuracy out of it. So for example, we look at her stats. She's got 14 with 17 dexterity. His accuracy is 46 right now with 8 dexterity. So I mean, he'll probably get some dexterity throughout the game as well, because we're having him eat these things, and we gave him glutton. But even then, with leadership tome, him eating those, his dexterity is probably not going to get higher than 12, and so his accuracy is probably going to be a bonus of like 50. So it's, even though she's going to get a bunch of attributes, which is going to increase resistances and everything, it's not going to be to the effect of like maxing out a skill, if that makes sense. Even though I think it's pretty decently strong, which is why we're doing it, but also kind of for the story. For the story, I've named all the characters of Equilibrium. So the story behind this character is they are a monk of a religion where they believe in balance. Everything should be balanced. So in her case, she's going to have, all her attributes are going to be the same. They're all going to level the same. Her resistances are all going to be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is these for her left and right hand for those. And then this character is a druid, a mantis druid, praying mantis, which is why they're called Mantidea. And then he is just a paladin. I never really worked out like a backstory for him, but I actually don't remember what these buttons do. That's for resting, obviously. Is this the map? It is. That's obviously the menu because it says menu. But I saw that it had Dragonrune in one of the pre-made names, so I put that on there. And then obviously these are all custom portraits. And I thought this portrait looks like he's covered in runes, so I was like, okay, Dragonrune, done. And then this guy, he is a sharpshooter who's also going to be making potions. So I called him Murdar, Murdar is also a name that's in the base game. Basically, he's a murderer with guns, but he's also using death mist. In other words, he's going to make poison bombs. So, anyway, stupid naming, I know. It's great. Okay, so I think that's it for inventory management. The next stream tomorrow night, hopefully, we're going to go to that city or town, whatever it is, where there's a shop, and we're going to sell all of our extra weapons and tattered gear and stuff in here for a little bit of extra cash. And then I got to figure out what to do with the cash. I literally have a dilemma. And I'll explain that tomorrow. If I remember right, you can buy a perk, but the perk gives you better buy prices, or no, better sell prices. But it's a really expensive perk, and I'm like, in order to make your money back, you'd have to sell almost every item you can find in the game. So I'll have to figure out if I actually want to do that or not. Anyways, I will see anybody who wants to watch tomorrow.